For today's class, we will just need a ball if you have it and a box if you have it, but both are optional. We won't start with either today, so you can put them down. We'll start on one yellow spring or one super light spring. You can go slightly heavier to a blue spring if you'd like. But we'll start on the right side of the reformer, come to standing, and face away from your reformer. Grab the long loop, and you're gonna step into that long loop, should be with your right foot. So thread the long loop all the way over your ankle and place your foot back down on the floor. Shimmy your way closer to the foot bar so that your carriage opens. Stand with heels in, toes out for a nice wide external rotation, and bring your hands to your hips. We're gonna start with a squat with this open carriage behind us. So bend at the knees, tap the hips onto the carriage and stand. We'll do 10. Tap the hips and stand. 9, 8, 7, carriage will move a little bit. 6, 5, and you should feel a bit of tension coming from the strap. 3, 2, and then on 1, come to standing pause. Start to lean your weight into your left leg, your free leg. Start to hover your right toes off of the floor, find your balance. Flex your right toes and then pull the ankles together. Try to pull the right ankle towards the left and then open. Don't let the foot tap down. So we try to pull the ankles closer together and open. Here for 3, 2, keep the external rotation, last one. Open that right leg, tap the foot down, wide external, go back into your squat. We tap and stand for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, standing up on 1, and we'll do those inner thigh pulls again. Lean into that left leg. Let the right toes float off the floor and flex. Start to pull the ankles closer together. Right ankle towards left and open. Exhale, pull and open. Here for 3, 2, last one. Step that right foot all the way out, find the floor. One more set, just 5 squats. Tap the hips down and stand. 4, 3, 2, last one, stand. One more set of inner thighs, so lean into that left leg. Let the right toes float off the floor and flex the toes. Exhale to pull. Nice and slow on that pull. Last 3, 2, one more. Good. Separate the legs, bring the feet to the floor and shake out your legs. Turn to face your foot bar. Your left foot should be in front and closer to the reformer frame. Shimmy a little bit closer to the foot bar and bring your left hand onto the foot bar, right hand to hip. Lean your chest forward, left knee is bent. Point the right toes behind you so they tap the floor. Inhale. And on your exhale, we're gonna do a knee pull. Draw the knee under and up towards the chest. And then send the leg back. Maybe the toes tap the floor, maybe they hover. Exhale, pull. Send it back. Here for 6. And 5, if you don't want to have your hand on the foot bar, you can go both hands to hips, a little more balance. 4, 3, 2, good, one more. And step that right foot to the floor. Good. Turn to face away from your reformer again. Shake out your legs. We're going to take our right ankle all the way out of the strap, close the carriage, and hang that strap up. If you're not already on a blue spring or a light spring, change it. Go to a blue. And then we'll find ourselves standing again facing towards the foot bar. This time, right foot or outside foot is on the floor. Left foot is against the shoulder block. And press that left leg long behind you. Bring your right hand to your hip and sink down into a lunge. And stand nice and slow. We'll just do 8, maybe bringing both hands to your hips. 7, 6. Chest can lean forward if that feels good on the lunge. 5. Last 4, really push the left heel behind you as you lunge. 3. Last 2. Good, 1 more to finish this out. And slowly make your way to standing. Close up that carriage and bring both feet to the floor. Shake out your legs. We're gonna go back to our super light spring, our yellow spring. And we'll make our way to the other side of the reformer. Let's do our squats on the other side. So you're facing away from the reformer, grabbing your long loop. This time your left ankle should slide into that long loop. And then bring your foot back to the floor. Shimmy closer to the foot bar. Heels in, toes out, nice wide position. Hands on your hips, carriage is open. We're gonna squat for 10. And stand. 9, stand. 8. Good, try to keep your back flat, shoulders down. Last 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Come to standing pause. Start to lean your weight into your right leg. Let the left toes hover off the floor and then flex. Exhale, pull the left ankle closer to the right, and then open. Exhale, pull, and then open. Give me 3. Keeping the external rotation. 2. Keeping that slight lean towards the foot bar. 1. Separate the legs. Bring both feet to the floor, right back into your squats. We have 8 here. Stand. 7. Stand. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last 1, come to standing. Inner thigh pulls, lean into that right leg. Lean towards the foot bar. Float the left toes up and flex. Exhale, pull the ankles towards each other. And separate, exhale, pull. And separate, so it's just a direction. Your ankles don't necessarily have to tap. 2. Last 1, open the legs, bring both feet down. 5 more squats, then we're done. Tap the hips and stand. 5. 4. 3. 2. Standing up on 1, final set of 5 inner thigh pulls. We lean into the right leg. We float the left toes up and flex the toes. Then draw the ankles together and open. Exhale in, inhale out. 3. 2. 1 more. Awesome. And bring both feet to the floor, shake out your legs. Turn to face your foot bar. Right foot should be in front, closer to the frame. Left foot is behind us. Right hand to the foot bar. Left hand to hip. Bending in the front leg and pointing the back toes so they tap the floor. Inhale, prepare. On your exhale, draw the knee under and up and send it back. Exhale, big pull in and send it back. We've got 6. If you don't want your hands on the foot bar, you can bring both hands to your hips. 5 and 4. Last 3. Last 2, little core engagement on that pull up. Last 1. Send that left foot down to the floor. Turn to face away from your reformer, shake out your legs. Let's take our left ankle all the way out of the strap. Hang it up and close the carriage. Switching over to 1 blue spring, again if you're not already there, or 1 light spring. Both hands find the foot bar, left foot finds the floor. Right foot goes against the shoulder block behind you, and press that back leg long. Let's dive into a lunge, sinking down nice and slow into the front leg. You can bring 1 or both hands up to your hips. Nice and slow. We've got 6 more. Feeling a stretch in the back leg and starting to feel a lot of hamstring and glute work in the front leg. 3 to go. 2. Nothing fancy at the end, just find one more lunge, make your way to standing, and close that carriage. Bring your feet to the floor, shake out your legs. All right, so switching our reformer up a little bit, I'm gonna come on to one red spring or one medium spring. You can stay on the blue spring if you wanna stay a bit lighter for upper body. Grab your ball if you're using it today, and come to kneeling, facing the back of your reformer. Let's hook the toes over the back edge of the carriage so that your knees are away from the shoulder blocks. Put the ball between your knees and reach in front of you. Grab onto your short loops. Bring your palms right down by your sides. Relax your shoulders, and we'll go for a chest opener. Inhale. On your exhale, slowly press the palms back and resist the springs as you come forward. Exhale, pull back and come forward. So if you have your ball between your knees, let's keep a gentle hug on the ball the whole time. Each time we press back, the collarbone spreads wider across the front of the chest, but the rib cage stays knitted in. Rib cage does not pop out towards the wall behind you, or I guess I should say in front of you. Let's do 3, 2, press the palms back on 1 and hold. Sit your hips back about halfway and lean your chest forward. Press the arms back a few inches and then go right into your tricep bends. Bend and extend for 8. 7, lift the abs away from the thighs. 4, 3, 2, press the palms back on 1, holding the arms straight. Lift the arms 1 inch higher and try to tap your thumbs together just behind your lower back. Quick little taps. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Come to tall. So moving on, similar movement, different arm position. With your hands in the straps, all I want you to do is flip your palms to face the opposite direction. So your palms face towards the risers behind you, and your knuckles are what's going to be pressing back into those straps. So let's relax the shoulders, open your arms to a bit of a low V position, and take that chest opener again. Exhale, pulling back, and slowly coming forward. Shoulders opening as you press back, and come forward. I like to keep that little low V position the whole time. Abs stay engaged, abs pulling in towards the back of the spine. Let's go. 4, 3, don't forget about that ball if you have it, hug the inner thighs in. 2, and then hold your palms back on 1, pause. Can you take micro bends at the elbows? Little bend, straighten it out. Little bend, straighten it out. You should feel the backs of your shoulders, you should feel your triceps. Go for 4, 3, 2, last one, and relax. Roll your shoulders forward a few times. Go ahead and cross your straps one over the other, and then you can grab onto your black tapes or your knots or your hardware. Reach the arms out in front of you. Palms facing down towards the floor. Let's do a high row. Exhale, pull back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and reach forward. Exhale, pull back and reach. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We'll change it up after 1. Last one. Reach the arms in front of you, turn the palms in to face each other. Let's go low rows, pulling back and reaching forward. So elbows pulled down towards the sides of your rib cage. Here for 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and on your last one, reach the arms forward and rest. Uncross your straps while you're here. We have one more exercise. Re-grab for the short loops. Reach the arms out in front of you, palms face up. Keeping the arms at about shoulder height, I want you to gently tuck your tailbone underneath your hips, engaging your abs, engaging your glutes. With straight arms, can you hinge back from the entire upper body, keeping a straight line from the shoulders to the hips to the knees? You should feel your quads start to stretch. Holding that position, let's bend the elbows for a bicep curl and extend. Bend and extend. Tailbone stays gently tucked. Abs stay engaged. And we've got that straight diagonal line from the shoulders to the hips to the knees. 3, 2. Last one. Open the arms, come to tall, and relax. Hang up your straps for a second. Ditch the ball if you were using it, and make your way to seated, still facing the back of your reformer. Extend your legs through the shoulder blocks. Maybe cross the ankles if that feels good. Reach in front of you, grab onto your straps again. Let's hold on outside of the loops where the short loop and the long loop connect. Reach your arms out in front of you, sit tall. I'm gonna uncross my ankles. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. We're rolling back into our roll down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll forward. Stack the spine, sit tall. 2 more like that, roll it down. And exhale, rolling forward, last one. And roll forward, sitting up. This time I want you to roll down and hold it. Hold that C curve position. Good. Keeping the arms straight, let's pulse the chest forward an inch and back. Forward an inch and back. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Sit all the way forward, keeping the spine rounded as you reach all the way for your toes. Find a little forward fold. And while you're here, grab onto your short loops. Roll your way up, find seated. Bring the knuckles together right in front of your chest, elbows wide, and then pull the knuckles right up against your breastbone. Hold that there. Inhale. On your exhale, let's find that same roll down. Roll it back. Roll it forward, sitting up. One more time, roll it down. And this time, hold that roll down at the bottom. From here, twist to the left. Keep the knuckles at the chest. Twist to the right. Come to center. And sit up tall. One more time like that, we roll it down. Twist to the left. Twist to the right. Bring out the side obliques. Come to center. Roll forward. Let's build on this one more time. Roll it down. Twist to the left and hold. We're going to open our arms to a T, opening the right arm to the sky and the left arm towards the floor. Pull back. Bring the knuckles together right in front of the chest. Twist to the right, staying in that roll down. Open the left arm to the sky, the right arm towards the floor. And bring it to center. Come to center, roll up to seated, and let's do it one more time. Exhale, rolling down, twist to the left, open arms to a T. Knuckles come together at the chest, twisting to the right, the other side. Arms open, big T, pull back. Knuckles come together, find center, roll up to seated, and stretch the arms forward. Go ahead and hang up your straps. And then just take your ankles or your calves to the outsides of your shoulder blocks. Flex your toes and hug your calves into the shoulder blocks. Open your arms out to a T. Inhale. On your exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, dive down towards your left pinky toe. Exhale, sit up. Inhale, find center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, dive down towards your right pinky toe. Exhale, sit up. Inhale, find center. One more time to each side. We twist. We dive down towards the outside pinky toe. We sit up. We find center. One more time, twist. Dive down towards the outside pinky toe. Come up to seated. Find center. And then relax the arms. Good, let's swing the feet down onto the floor. We're gonna change up our springs. Let's go on to 2 red springs or 2 medium springs. We're gonna do a bit of bridging here, so if you'd like to add a little bit more support, add on a blue spring as well. So 2 mediums and 1 light, and then we'll go ahead and lie down. So coming onto your back, just make sure that your headrest is all the way down, and bring the arches of your feet onto the foot bar, parallel and about hips distance apart, palms down. We're gonna articulate up into our first few bridges. Inhale. On your exhale, tuck the tailbone towards the hips. Start to roll your hips up towards your ribs and find your first bridge. Reverse it to come down, upper back, middle back, lower back, and tailbone. Let's do 2 more. Articulate through the spine, roll it up. Keep that carriage closed, pull the hamstrings closer to your calf muscles. If you're on 2 red springs, this will be a bit more challenging. If you're on 2 reds and a blue, you'll have a little bit more support. Here's our last bridge, meet at the top. Keeping the back flat, go ahead and lower your hips about halfway. Exhale, lift. Lower halfway, exhale, lift. We'll be here for 6, 5. Lift your arms for a little bit less support. 4, 3, 2. Last one, and then hinge all the way down. Bring your arms down as well. Let's switch onto our heels, still keeping parallel and hips distance apart. Inhale. On your exhale, let's roll it up to bridge, and we'll meet at the top. Bring your right knee up to tabletop, pointed toe, and then extend it up high to the sky. Keeping the hips even, let's flex the right toes and lower the leg. Point the toes and lift. Flex the toes, lower, point the toes, lift. We got 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Hold the right leg straight up to the ceiling and pulse the hips high for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. After your last one, bring the right heel to the foot bar, steady the hips but stay in the bridge. Bring the left knee to tabletop and then send it straight to the ceiling. Flex the left toes, lower that leg. Point the toes and lift. Flex to lower, point to lift. We're here for 3, 2. And after this last one, hold that left leg to the sky, pulse the hips to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the heel down and roll the hips down onto the mat. Relax the hips, rock your knees from side to side. And if you're not on 3 springs, go ahead and come to 3 springs. We're gonna do a tiny bit of footwork. Bring your toes onto the foot bar, heels together, toes apart, palms down, head, neck, shoulders relaxed. On your exhale, you're gonna press through all 10 toes, press out to straight legs. Bend your knees, come right back in. Press it out. And bend right back in. So we wanna be on 3 springs for this. A little bit of a stretch for the back of the legs. Spine is neutral. Let's go 4 and 3, 2, pressing out on 1 and hold the carriage out. Separate your heels, find parallel, and then just drop your heels. Find a little stretch through the back of your legs. Come up to tiptoe, and then lower the heels. Calf raises. You can go super slow, or you can go a little bit faster. Up to you. I'll do about 3 more. Last 2. 1 more. Coming up onto a high tiptoe, stay parallel, bend your knees, come all the way in, and press right back out. Bend your knees, come in, and press right back out. Good, we'll go for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, and 3. Last 2. Good. On your last one, press all the way out. Bend your knees, come halfway in. Really lift up onto a high tiptoe and start to pulse the carriage. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it halfway on one. One final thing, drop one heel, and then switch. Switch and switch. So our knees are bent, we're about halfway in. And we're going through these alternating runs or alternating prances with as little movement to the carriage as we can. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to tiptoes, press all the way out, then come all the way in. Relax your feet on top of the foot bar. Move your knees from side to side. Roll your way up to seated. We have one final spring change. We're going to go down to a red and a blue spring, or a medium and a light spring. You can lift your headrest if you prefer. I'm going to lift mine up. And then lie back down onto your back for some hands and straps. Reach behind you, grab onto your short loops, and send your arms straight up to the ceiling. Palms open, knees to tabletop. Inhale. On your exhale, press straight down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. One more like that. Press down. Inhale, lift. And let's pause at the top. Take your left leg, and I want you to either to extend it out long over the foot bar or extend it out long under the foot bar. Same presses. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. One more, press. Inhale, lift, and then switch your feet. Left knee to tabletop, right leg extends, either over or under the foot bar. Then press the arms. 3, 2, 1 more. Lift the arms up. Let's extend both legs, either under or over the foot bar. Under is so hard. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. 2 more, press. Inhale, lift. 1 more, press. Inhale, lift. And then bend your knees, find tabletop. Open your arms out to a T. Give me a T press. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close right into the hips. Inhale, open. When you open, just go to about rib cage height. Add a chest curl if that feels good. Rest the head in between for 3. Last 2. On your last one, close the T and hold your position. If you're in that chest curl, stay. Both legs extend long to 45 degrees, then bend the knees in. Extend long, bend the knees in. Just for 3, 2, 1 more. Rest the head, rest the arms, rest the feet. Let's go right into our second round. Arms lift up to the ceiling, knees come to tabletop. Press the palms straight down onto the reformer and come to a chest curl if you can. Let's find our tricep bends. Bend at the elbows. Press down. Bend at the elbows. Press down. 1 more like this. Press down. Bend at the elbows and pause. This time as you press down, I want the right leg to kick to the sky and the left leg to kick to 45. Split the legs. As you bend the elbows, come back to tabletop and then switch. So pressing down, left leg to sky, right leg to straight. Bend the elbows, find tabletop. Keep alternating the legs. Arms do the exact same thing. Hold the chest curl if you can, but you can rest your head as well. 3, 2. Press it down on 1, hold the arms long and the legs in a split. Switch the legs, quick scissors. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Everything comes down. Rock your knees from side to side. We're almost done. Send the arms up to the ceiling. Create a diamond shape with your thumbs and your 4 fingers. Press the arms right above the rib cage so you have some tension. Send both legs up to the ceiling. Go heels together, toes apart. And then take a very soft bend in the knees to kind of create that same diamond shape with your legs. Spine is neutral. Inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Nice and slow. Nice and controlled. Try not to let your back arch away from the reformer. We got 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And bend the knees, find the foot bar, rest the arms. Okay, arms to the ceiling one final time. Legs to the ceiling one final time. Let's circle the arms, open to a T. Exhale, close the T, coming to chest curl and lowering the legs. Lift the arms, rest the head, lift the legs. Open the arms. Exhale, close that T, lifting head, neck, shoulders, and lowering the legs. Then lift the arms and legs, rest the head. So we circle, and we add our chest curl and our leg lowers and lifts. Let's do 3 more. Last 2. 1 more. And can we hold at the top? Legs up, arms up, but head is down. This time, legs and arms are going to press down together, coming to chest curl. Open the arms to a T. Lift the legs and circle the arms up. Exhale, press it down, lower the legs. Open to a T. Lift the legs, circle the arms up. Good, press it down. Complete that arm circle, legs lift up at the end. Last 2. Last one. And rest at the bottom. Hang your straps up. Let's make our way back up to seated. So from here is where we're going to grab our box if you're using it today. You don't need it. I just like to have it to get a little bit of a level change in, but you can do this just on your carriage if that works better for you today. Come into 4-point kneeling. On top of your box, box is in a long box position. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, lift the chest. Exhale, round the back. Let's move through a couple of cat-cows. Exhale, round. 1 more time through. Exhale, round. And then find yourself in a neutral spine. We're going to start by extending the right leg long behind us. Flex the toes down towards the floor to close off the hip. Take your opposite arm, reach it out in front of you, and then start to pulse the heel and the hand up to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold, point the toes, and let's draw the knee and the elbow together underneath the belly, rounding the spine. Extend everything long. Exhale, round. Inhale, long. 1 more time, in and out. And then place the hand down, the knee down, and take that left hand, reach it up to the sky, opening the chest, and thread the needle. Hang out in that thread the needle position. Take a couple of breaths, rest your shoulder, rest the side of your cheek. And then press your way up out of that, opening the chest, lifting the arm to the ceiling. Oh my gosh, my hair. And bring that left hand down. Let's do the other side. Left leg reaches behind you now. Flex the toes to the floor. Opposite arm reaches out in front of you. Start to pulse the heel and the hand to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, point the toes, and then let's bring the knee and the elbow together under the belly as you round the spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. 1 more. Open it up. Place the hand down. Place the knee down. And then let's open the right side up for thread the needle, opening the chest, right arm to sky. Exhale, wrap it under, thread the needle, rest the shoulder, rest the side of the head. Hang out for a few breaths and hope that your hair is not in your face. Let's start to press your way up out of that, opening the right arm back up to the sky. Bring that hand back down onto the box. One more cat-cow if that feels good. And then make your way off of your reformer. Come to standing. If you have a little bit more time to stretch today, you should do it. Maybe get some feet in straps, but we are done for today.